When I first started, they were like, "You're an actress. What do you know about business? There's no way you can start a company. Go be a face of something." If you're curious and if you are determined to do something, you can do it. It's possible, especially in this country.
When I became a mom and I was pregnant at 26, I actually got an allergic reaction to a laundry detergent that my mom recommended that I use, and all this stuff from my childhood came back, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a little person, I'm bringing her into this world, and she might be sick like I was. And I was just horrified at that reality. So I did research to figure out what the heck was in this laundry detergent that could cause an allergic reaction in an adult, and how do I avoid such things for my new little baby. And as I did research, I learned that there are lots of untested, potentially harmful chemicals in everyday products that are in and around your home. Your cleaning products, personal care products, beauty. Lots of things are made from a lot of petrochemicals. Not every petrochemical is bad, but it's hard to know what is what. And it was very difficult for me to try and figure out how to navigate this world. And I built a for-profit business around that idea. And I felt like if I can make it accessibly priced, if I can make effective products that are safe and transparent in what's inside and what ingredients are being used.
There was about 3 years from inception of this company to it actually launching and finding the right partners who believed that I could have this idea and we could launch a real legitimate business. And when I first started, they were like, "You're an actress. What do you know about business? There's no way you can start a company. Go be a face of something. And why don't you just do licensing? Because that's what we're used to with people that look like you or have your background." And I just didn't take that that wasn't the solution to me. Being the face of a perfume wasn't the solution to the problem I was trying to solve, which was everyone deserves to have a healthy life, and you shouldn't have to think twice about what's inside something. I always kind of felt like an imposter, like they're gonna catch on to the fact that like I didn't go to theater school, or I don't have, a background like other people whose parents are in the business. And so I always kind of felt like they're gonna find out and I don't belong here. And in business, I felt that same thing. I felt like, oh gosh, I should have gone to business school, or I should have gone to college, and I need to have a different kind of background than I have. And what I learned is that if you're curious and if you are determined to do something, you can do it. It's possible, especially in this country, which is, I feel very fortunate that I live in the United States, and if you do want to do something and you want to create a different reality, it's possible. I think when I was 17, if I saw myself today, I wouldn't believe it. I mean, I have a company with hundreds of people. That's really dope.
Was Honest already going? Jessica had started it and then kind of came to you and said, "Hey, I got this thing, but I really need some help growing it"?
No, actually, Jessica Alba came to me about 9 years ago. I know her husband, Cash Warren. So I sat down with Jessica and she said, "I have this great idea. I want to start this organic lifestyle brand." And I said, "Well, that sounds awesome. I don't have time to do it." And I introduced her to some friends. And then about 5 years ago now, she came back to me again and said, "I'm still thinking about this idea. Really want you to help me start it." And at that time, I had my first child. I saw how my wife started changing her buying behavior. She started shopping at Whole Foods and making organic purees for the baby, started buying eco-friendly diapers. And so I thought, well, maybe Jessica's onto something here. She was so passionate about this. And I came to this awakening moment too, that if I'm gonna do anything with my career, I wanna have an impact. If I could build this business and even help make this world a little bit more non-toxic and safer and healthier.
Exactly. I'll tell you what is your thing. The Honest Company, congratulations on this.
Thank you.
This is a giant thing. I use it, I love it. But this is a big deal. You just you rang the bell at NASDAQ and you went public with your stock. That's a giant thing to happen for a business.
It's wild. It's a dream come true. I mean, you always think of you have this idea and can I really build this ethical business that stands for like human health and thinking about the planet and sustainability and diversity and inclusion, and can a company that really has purpose do well and be looked at in the business world and taken seriously.
Yeah.
And
9 years of work.
Yeah.
And it really paid off. I mean, your family was with you when you rang the bell, and I was
Yeah.
like, was that emotional?
Oh my gosh, I was trying to like keep it together, but yeah, it was one of the most amazing experiences, especially to do that with have my family with me and my team, and it was incredible.
It's a big deal. Good for you. Congratulations on that. That's awesome that you did that. Every time you come on, I go, what's the new thing? What's the next thing? What are we talking about? Face masks, what are we doing? But now you're like, no, I'm on to a new mission now.
Yeah, so we launched this new conscious cleaning line, and so we have an alternative to the traditional sort of harsh chemicals, but it's a disinfecting spray, so we have that. We also have sanitizing wipes that also use our clean ingredients. And then we have 3 types of home cleaners that you basically reuse the bottle. And it comes in refills, and there's a concentrate. So it just like, if you think of all of the bottles that go into landfill, if a couple of choices that all of us make can be more thoughtful and more conscious, then you're just going to make a giant impact overall. So I'm really excited that we launched the contest.
I love that you're doing all of this. And a mom. And an actor. You're fantastic and a great guest to have on our show. Please come back whenever. We love you so much.
Thanks.
Jessica Alba sold almost $700 million worth of baby products. And this was during a time when 95% of celebrity brands failed. Jessica noticed that families didn't have many non-toxic options for their little ones. So she created the Honest Company, a line of safer, better-for-you products for families. But she didn't stop there. She focused on making eco-friendly products without the bad chemicals found in other mainstream brands. She launched diapers, wipes, and even cleaning products. The Honest Company wasn't just selling products, it was selling peace of mind.
Now hired a new CEO.
Yeah, I have Carla Vernon, and she's running the company, and it's great, and there's a whole senior leadership team that's fantastic. I feel like it's my 4th baby, and I like sent my baby off to college, and now I'm, sort of, it was hard, but I'm ready for kind of my next chapter. Thank you.